Electron emission. To understand this phenomena, we must observe the behavior of an electrons in an atom and in a metal conductor. So let us take a conductor. I am magnifying the conductor. So let us take a conductor, a metal conductor. So every conductor is made up of an atoms. We all know that. So in an atom, the center part of an atom is called nucleus, where all the positive charge of the atom is located, and around the nucleus the negative charges revolve. We also call them as electrons, right? So every electron in an atom is bounded by the nucleus, but the amount at which they bound by the nucleus varies from the shell to shell. If you are looking at the outermost shell, so electrons were loosely bounded. So we call these electrons as valency electrons. So for metals, these valency electrons are more. So they revolve around the nucleus with a fixed speed. So now what happens at room temperatures? At room temperatures, that since the electrons are bounded by the nucleus loosely, at room temperature they get a minimum amount of energy. By that, they start move randomly from one atom to another atom. Random motion will be takes place between the atoms. That means between the electrons. The electrons will start jump from one atom to another atom randomly. So I'll show you this. So here the picture clearly shows us how an electrons are moving from one atom to another atom randomly. But this will happen at room temperature, at normal room temperature. Right. But here we need to understand one more point. Though the electrons are moving from one atom to another atom, but they are not coming out of the metal surface. They are just moving within the metal from one atom to another atom within the lattice. So we need to understand that point. Second point. By any chance, if the temperatures of the room, if the temperatures increases, or by an external influence like a moderate or small electric fields have been given, so what happens? So will the electrons come out permanently? We will see that. So if I take an atom, so every electron is bounded by the nucleus because of the electrostatic force, and the electrons revolve around the nucleus. Since the outermost layer electrons are loosely bounded by the nucleus, whenever an external electric field or uh, temperature of the room increases by small amount, they'll get even more energy. They start try to come out of the atom. That means they got a minimum amount of energy, therefore they start try to come out of an atom. But the instant when an electron comes out of an atom will be turned as positive, because initially they were all positive charge and negative charges are balanced. But the moment when electron comes out of an atom permanently, so what happens? The atom becomes positively charged. Therefore, the atom will try to bring back the electrons. So, because of the potential difference created when the electron jump, so atom turns as positive and it will try to bring the electron back. Therefore, the electron emission will not happen permanently. Correct? So this will happen at normal temperatures or a bit moderate temperatures. Even if a small electric field is also applied, the electron cannot go permanently out of the metal surface. Even though they try to move out, but the atom will try to bring it back. So therefore, to remove an electron, what should be done? Since we know that every atom is bounded by the nucleus with a minimum amount of energy, so if we want to remove an electron permanently, so we need to provide the same amount of energy to that electron. By that, the electron will come out from the atom permanently. And this phenomena we call it as electron emission, or this method of removing an electron from the metal surface from the atom permanently is called electron emission. And the providing of energy to an atom is called work function. So we need to do some work to remove an electron. So if example an electron is bounded by the nucleus with some minus x joules, because it is by the electrostatic attraction, therefore it will have negative potential energy. So we need to give at least plus x joules of energy by externally. Therefore an electron can be removed from the metal surface permanently, and this plus x joules of work is nothing but the work function of the metal. So for every metal that work function varies. So it depends upon how strongly the electrons were bounded by the nucleus of the atom. So the work function varies and every metal has some threshold frequency. We will discuss this in the later part. But removing an electron by doing an external work is called electron emission. And the work which we done externally to remove that electron, we call it as work function. So work function can be defined as the minimum amount of energy required by an electron to just escape from the metal surface is called work function of the metal. So whatever the minimum amount of energy required to come out of a metal surface is called work function, and the process of removing that electrons is called electron emission.